p.m. at Monday Night Garage. Tickets at wabe.org/events.
This WABE live event is sponsored by Redefined Ed Atlanta.
You're listening to Code Switch and Life Kit on WABE. Starting next week, Snap Judgment will air Sundays at 2. Code Switch and Life Kit can still be heard on NPR.org. For more info, visit WABE.org/new schedule.
This is member-funded WABE 90.1 FM and HD1 Atlanta. Streaming on the WABE app on your smart speaker and at WABE.org.
Donald Trump and his allies are coming for it, and we have to be prepared for an incredible political battle.
Federal funding for public media is once again on the chopping block. From WNYC in New York, this is On the Media. I'm Brooke Gladstone.
And I'm Michael Onger. On this week's show, we track the essential role local public radio stations play in keeping our local governments in check, and how they sometimes save lives. From Hurricane Helene in North Carolina,
we have heard stories and seen images of people gathered around one little hand crank radio at the cul-de-sac to listen to our update,
to remote southwestern Alaska.
During freeze-up, people do fall into holes in the river. People do go missing. Being able to communicate with the public through KYUK about search efforts, about travel advice.
And that was our warning.
Now, Pope Leo XIV has sent his condolences. Georgia Congressman Buddy Carter says in a post on X that his granddaughters were at the camp and are safe. However, they lost their cousin. Carter asked for prayers for those who lost their lives or were involved in the flooding. Staying warm with only a slight chance of a shower here. Atlanta's most accurate and dependable forecast is coming up. The number of waterway drownings and mishaps will likely rise in Georgia as the holiday weekend draws to a close.
Boat explosions injured multiple people in two separate incidents, one at Lake Notley in Union County, where 7 were burned, the other at Lake Lanier, where 7 more, including a 5-year-old, had to be treated for burns. 3 drownings, including a 21-year-old man at West Point Lake, another 15-year-old in the Ocmulgee River, and then another who'd been fishing in a pond in Wheeler County. A 4-year-old girl was rescued from under a capsized pontoon boat on Lake Oconee, and 4 adults survived when a wake hit their boat and threw them overboard at Allatoona Landing. Tina Douglas, 95.5 WSB.
And this update on a story we've been following. Some spectators were hit by a car Saturday night at Sonoy Raceway, a dirt track located in Sonoy. The incident took place during a race as a car climbed the wall and went through the fence, striking spectators. Per a release from the track, 3 of those spectators were injured and taken to a hospital following that incident. The track says it is now relieved to share that both of the people who went to the hospital have been treated and released. The 3rd individual did not require hospital transport and was cared for.